And if it blows up our whole island, we just won't do that again in the future, I think. It really keeps going. Oh. And apparently a ravine here. Not gonna work. Ow. Please. I'm sensitive to arrows. Come on, dude. Ow. Hello! Welcome to the 5th episode of a Let's Play series. My name is Soviv, but you can call me Spencer. We're friends. As always, thanks so much for watching and supporting. Why don't we jump into it? So I have a lot planned for us this episode. I'm not sure how much we're going to be able to get done, but hopefully we can get done most of it, if not all. But of course we don't want to rush it, so we're just going to take our time and see what we get done. So we're going to be sticking mostly to this side of the island. We're going to be doing a lot of terraforming here. And we're going to be building that dock that we've been talking about for the past couple episodes. And then if there's time, I have an idea for something over on this side of the island, but I don't know if we're going to be able to get to that today, but we'll find out. So the first thing I want to do is get rid of all this podzol and just switch it out for grass or dirt. I think from now on, I'm going to be farming all of my trees over by these cactuses there, because we don't really spend any time over there. So if it's podzol, it's not really an issue. Eventually, when we get to building over there, we'll have to figure out a new spot to farm trees. But for now, we're not going to worry about that. So let me grab my shovel here, and I will go ahead and replace all this podzol here. Alright, so now that this is all grass, we can move on. So the next thing is we're going to build all this terrain up. We're going to actually build it to pretty much the level that the house is on. And that's going to give us a lot of height. So what I was thinking is make some almost caves underneath where the terrain is going to be, down to the water level, just so there's little pathways underneath here. So I'm thinking I'm pretty much going to remove all of the sand here. So I made a bit of TNT. I feel like a lot of this is going to be done by hand because I don't want to end up blowing up the ship. So what we'll do, we'll just throw down a couple pieces of TNT and just light it like that and see what kind of damage it does. Yeah, no, that's pretty much what I want. That'd be good for just quickly clearing out the center of this, and then we'll have to do some cleanup after around the edges. So let's go ahead and do a couple more here. And maybe we'll just, I don't use TNT often, so I don't know how close it needs to be to chain reaction. I think about 2 blocks or 3 blocks apart. So we'll go with this. And if it blows up our whole island, we won't do that again in the future, I think. Maybe we'll do one over here. And we got a couple left, so let's just put a few extra more on this side because I don't want to blow up a boat there. So we'll just throw one there and the last one maybe over here. And let's see if these end up chaining together. Looks like it. Ouch. So watch out for that. So this last one didn't, or those 2 didn't, but no, that's pretty perfect. That's, for the most part, exactly what I was looking for. So let's click these blocks because they will be useful. Alright, and then let's get these last 2 blocks going, if I can get up here. So this one, and I doubt that's going to trigger that one, but we'll see. Right there, perfect. Awesome. Yeah, like I said, I don't use TNT often. Normally, if I'm clearing out a bunch of blocks, I'll just dig it manually, but that was quite efficient. I should probably use TNT more often. So no damage done to the boat, which is just what I like to see. And then I guess we'll just Wait, is there a cave down there? Hold on. Oh, look at this. Little underwater cave. Really keeps going. Oh! And apparently a ravine here. And try not to die. These are zombies. Oh, I thought one of them was a skeleton. So that's what I was scared of. Oh yeah, I remember this ravine because there's a... Isn't there a drop down? Yeah, right here. So we just covered that little spot up. But apparently there's quite a few spawn points down here. Let's turn on our light levels and let's just light these up because the less mobs we have spawning under us, the better. So we don't accidentally drop in on them again. Like, look how many there are. Oh, there's a skeleton. They just kind of keep coming. I'm sure this is them spawning from hours of gameplay, but we'll just quickly take care of them with our bow. Apparently I've never used a bow before, which I find hard to believe, but okay. Now I'm curious, what world difficulty are we on? Well, it's just on normal. Let's switch it over to hard and lock it there. Okay. I thought I had put it to hard to begin with, but maybe I'm crazy or maybe it got reset. I'm not sure. Makes me wonder how long it's been like that, but oh well, what can you do? So let's get out of here. I don't actually... Where did we fall out of? It's hard to see because it's so dark. Maybe there? I don't think the water updated, so I think it's just kind of stuck floating there. Yeah, so if we update it... There we go. Let's update those ones as well. There we go. And then we can get the sand back because you can never have enough sand. That's for sure. Even though we have a lot of sand right now. But we can always use more. Okay, so we should be able to swim out of here now. With that little side detour out of the way, let's get back to the surface and I'm gonna continue working on cleaning up this little area. Yeah, so I'm just gonna clean up all these excess blocks till we're all pretty much on sea level here. I'm gonna block this off for the meantime. I'm not exactly sure how the tunnel... I'm thinking one tunnel will be like about here, and then there'll be kind of a second tunnel that goes a little bit to the side here and comes out the other side. So we'll just open up this entire area here and maybe dig a block or two down. But we want to retain the water for the meantime till we have an idea of what we're doing. Okay, so we got a pretty good start here. I'm thinking this will work nicely. Now we're gonna have to clean up the ground here, but I want to figure out where our tunnels are gonna go before I start worrying about that, because then we won't have to do any more terraforming than we don't have to. Let me just interrupt here for a second and say, if you're enjoying the video so far, do consider leaving a like to show your support, and if you haven't subscribed already, do consider subscribing for more videos like this. Alright, with that out of the way, let's carry on. Now next, I just want to take some dirt. I'm gonna have to grab some more here. But I just want to make a bridge here just so we kind of have an idea where our ground is gonna go. I think it's gonna be start a little higher and then it's gonna gradually slope down to about that level. But we'll throw in a layer here after I grab some more dirt. So something like that, and it's gonna gradually slope down. I think I'm gonna raise this area here up a bit, have a sort of a hill, and I think I'm gonna raise a little area over here. So our bridge access will be probably around here, and then we'll have this area nice and smooth out and probably build a nice path. So when we want to go over here, we don't have to jump up this super steep hill here. We'll definitely smooth this out quite a bit. So I thickened out the bridge here just so we know when we jump down here what we're working with. So this will be more or less the height of where the caves are. So I'm thinking that, Yeah, the wall here will pretty much be here for this tunnel and probably go out here. So it'd be about that wide, which I think will be good. Let's expand this out. So I think they're gonna share the same entrance on this side. So maybe we'll bring this back a little to here. Might have to dig out some more of this, I'm thinking. Because if we have it, the entrance maybe there, and this continue fairly straight. Something like that. So gonna be a fairly wide entrance on this side and then two smaller narrow ones. But I think I am gonna dig out a bit more straight this way and come out maybe a little more over here. Just so on this side they're fairly spaced apart. And then maybe we can do like an overhang or something on this side, which might look good. But let me continue working on this. Maybe we'll just jump into a time lapse. I'm definitely gonna have to do some trial and error on this. So yeah, I think a time lapse might be the best option. So I think I'm fairly happy with these shapes so far. So we can see we have a little arch here. Now obviously this is going to be filled with water down here, but I'm going to detail the floor first before I do that. And now obviously it's all made out of dirt, so a lot of it's going to be replaced with stone. Dirt's a good material to build out of if you know you're going to be breaking a lot of blocks to try different things. Because since it just breaks so easily, especially if you have a efficiency shovel, it's just an easy way to test different things and correct mistakes. Ow, it's dangerous up there. I'm definitely gonna have to go in there and light it after the fact. Once you're happy with your shape and everything, then you can go ahead and switch it out for the proper blocks. So yeah, let's get a view from over here. Obviously there's some more holes I have to fill. I wasn't too worried about covering everything. I was more just worried about getting the general shape. So like obviously places it's a little too smooth. So that's where when I switch it to stone, the detailing can come in to really vary it up. So a little pathway up here, and then it's fairly flat. But I kind of wanted a little crevice you would walk through here, and then it would open up more up here. I think I still might even build this side up a bit more, or maybe I'll build this up more, make it a bit higher, so it really walls you in on this side, but leave this side fairly open. I think would look good. And then over here, I think we'll add some kind of fence, just to fill up this side as well as so you don't fall off, because it is a little overhang here. So the next step is for me to start changing this dirt over to either stone. I'll probably mix in some andesite and gravel with the stone and make the water line here all sand. And I'll definitely have to build some of these spots down farther because it's at the moment just built directly to sea level. So I'm gonna have to blend this in with the terrain underneath. So I won't time lapse this because it's definitely not that interesting, but I'm gonna go ahead and swap them over. Okay, so I'm working on switching it all to stone and I started getting attacked by this guy. Now I don't want to start a raid here because, well, our villagers probably are safe down there, honestly. I don't think they would be able to get in the house. Maybe it's a good idea. Beat the raid? No. We're just gonna kill, we're just gonna kill him. I think if you use, my inventory's so full. Okay, I think if you use a flint and steel, it doesn't technically count as you killing him, right? Oh, he's in water. Well, that's not gonna work. Ow! Please. I'm sensitive to arrows. Come on, dude. Ow. He's really determined to just like be a submarine, I guess. You need to come this way. He can get up on the land here. You just need to get over here. So he spawned, but did the other pillagers spawn? I think this is the first time I've actually seen a patrol. I've done a lot of raids with like a raid farm or whatever, but I don't think I've actually seen, well, there's only one, so it's not much of a patrol, but I think this is the first time I've seen a patrol before. So can I just, come on. You're so close to the edge. And if I start a raid, like, there's not much room for them to spawn, so I'm thinking, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's do it for the vine. Okay, where are you? Alright, so we have... Oh, there starts the raid. Okay, so let's heal up here. We should probably put our chest plate on, but nah. Let's get rid of this and grab our bow and some arrows here. Okay, so there's some. I've actually never done a raid before, like legit like this. So I'm not actually 100% sure on how they work. But as long as that door remains closed, our villagers should be safe. I'm really hoping they don't perish. Excuse me, Hoisey. You're gonna get hurt. All right, there we go. We actually successfully did it. Well, there we go. Awesome. If I understand correctly, if we go by these guys, they're gonna throw some rewards at us. Is that right? Or do we just get discounts now? I think everything should be discounted. See some good prices. Well, that was quite the sidetrack. But yeah, we got some totems of undying. We got a crossbow, or 2 crossbows. Ooh, that one has piercing too, which I haven't tried out piercing yet on a crossbow, so we might want to give that a test. Get a quick draw on that as well. Some saddles, even though I think we have... Oh no, maybe we don't have any saddles, so that's good. But yeah, that went surprisingly well. We almost did die. Well, we actually almost died, I think, twice, but we did end up using Totem of Undying. I saw one on the ground, and I'm glad I equipped it on my offhand, because definitely would have died if not for that. Yeah, it's all not too difficult until the Vexes were spawned. That was the difficult enemy, because they just last so long, and they did actually surprising amount of damage. And the Ravager hit me one or 2 times, and it brought me down to like 1 heart. So definitely being able to fly around with rockets, like using a chest plate would have been nice for the extra protection, but being able to fly out of sticky situations definitely helped. And if you're gonna do a raid, definitely make it so the pillagers can't get in here. With this slab, definitely saved all my villagers' life, because they were definitely opening this door, but they couldn't get past this. So if you're gonna do a raid, definitely either temporarily put slabs there, or completely remove the door and put blocks so they can't even be entered. Make it so they can't get to your villages no matter what. Alright, with that interruption out of the way, let me grab my materials again. Let me grab my stone and continue working down here. Okay, so making good progress here. I still got to fill some holes here and work on this area here, but for the most part, the inside here has been all switched over. Clean this up. So yeah, I've mixed a bunch of andesite and gravel in with the stone, and I've worked my way around here. So you can see we have the basis stone, and then maybe 2 or 3 layers of dirt above it. The sand is all next to the shoreline here. But the next thing we can do, like we did with the cave way over there, is we can start using stone slabs and stairs, as well as andesite slabs and stairs, to start rounding off these edges here. So we can go ahead and just mix these in, just to add a bit of variety, especially where there's a lot of repetition, like in that corner. And it's fairly dark down here. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do for lighting yet, because lanterns are my go-to lately, but they wouldn't really fit down here, because there really wouldn't be reason for someone to come down here and put lanterns. So I'm thinking probably sea pickles for the most part. However, there are going to be spawnable spots up on like ledges like this, so maybe I'll just have to make sure they have slabs on top of them, or I might have to mix in some hidden lighting or something. But I think for the most part, sea pickles in the water should light this area up fairly decently. So let me go ahead and continue with our detailing here. Okay, so I think that's fairly good for in here. I'll probably do some more detailing over here. I haven't really done much, but the main area is going to be this spot. That's really where I focused on the detailing, not so much over here. So I think it's time we can open up the water here and get it all flowing. Brought a bucket here so we can actually fix up this water, because that's going to be necessary. Should be able to hopefully do this fairly easy. Once we get it all the way across, it should start making water sources. Like that. Perfect. Then we should be able to just place the water sources along this side here, and we'll probably have to do the other side as well, and it should fill in all the spots. And this occasionally happens, and we'll have to fix that. Let's see, and there we are. Okay. And there we go. We can boat through here. We can even fly through here, I guess. A little more challenging with the boat on the other side. Don't want to hit it, but yeah, you can fly through here. So I have to do a lot of terraforming underwater here. A lot of it's just flat because I was using gravity blocks. Probably over here too. Yeah, there's a lot over here. So I'm definitely gonna have to go in and terraform this out, smooth it out. But for the most part, in here is pretty much done. Oh, a couple blocks I have to change out there. But yeah, it definitely turned out really awesome. All right, so we don't have too much time left in the episode. That raid actually took up quite a bit of the time, but I do want to get one more thing done before we finish up this episode. I want to start, if not finish, the dock. So the dock is gonna go, I kind of decided on this layer. That's why it's kind of flat there. And let me jump up there, get the skeleton. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to go in and relight up all the terrain here, because there is a lot of spawning spots now, because I've pretty much removed majority of the torches from just swapping out the sand to dirt or vice versa. But either way, but yeah, we'll have the dock on this layer here. Oh, breaking things, but we'll have it go out probably about midway through this opening, and then we'll have a dock out this way that we can actually go across and get onto the ship really easy. So I'm thinking we'll probably use polish andesite, because we have a bit of that, as well as some spruce, I'm thinking. Those two would probably look good. And then we can mix in the spruce trap doors as well. And I think that'll add some variety. All right, so I think probably just starting it over here. It doesn't need to be a huge dock. We just need it to come out enough that we can get onto the boat. So yeah, maybe probably around here is plenty. And we're gonna have it extend back too, and then we'll fill in. We're gonna do a pattern between the polished andesite and the spruce. So what am I doing? 3. That probably will work. Yeah, we'll expand this one more then, just to fit with our pattern. Oh, I messed something up somewhere. Okay, let's just cut it off short, I guess, here. How's that look? That'll do. And then we'll probably come out another 2, I'm thinking. Something like this. And we'll just expand this all the way down. All right, and then I think we'll have the dock come out here. However, I'm thinking maybe let's lower it 1 block if I can place that. Oh, we got a creeper. You can see. All right. Now, I'm having all sorts of issues here. Let me get out of the water here. Okay. So I think I want the dock that actually comes out to be 1 block lower than the main part of the dock. I'll just add a bit of variety. Okay. So yeah, we'll have this come out to go maybe 1 more, because then it's nice and close and we can easily jump across. I don't think I want the docks 3 wide, so maybe I will swap this out here. Might have to adjust these other parts, but yeah, I think I just want this dock 2 wide for the spruce and then the polished andesite around it. And then what we can do, we can mix in some trapdoors just to add a bit of variety. So maybe let's add a couple here and just rotate it a different way. And I'm thinking I want this a bit longer. Probably want to go about that wide. So we'll have to expand that a little bit more. Yeah, I think we're going to put another dock, I think, here. So that'll be far enough away. Yeah, so I'll have to jump down there to add 1, but we'll, I think, do a 2 wide dock again. We'll add the rest of the polished andesite there. All right, so let's jump down here so I can add this second part here. Jump back up here. I think I want this one to turn too, though. Maybe let's go, yeah, turn here. Yeah, because I think we'll have to add support. So maybe we'll have a support connected to both the sides here. Like right where I fell in. Whoopsies. So let's continue this over, and probably this far is fine. Now I think I'm gonna add some barrels to the end of that dock. I think would be good, and probably some barrels back here just to kind of fill up the dock. Now let's see, do I have any? I do, I have tons. Good. Okay, so barrels. Now let's see, maybe put some here. I like to just rotate them all a different direction, just add some variety. And then I was thinking at the end of this dock too would be good. Make a big pile over here. I don't think I want to add in more barrels, but we'll have to add, still feels a little empty, so we'll have to add something else. So I'm going to grab, I think, spruce for the supports. So let me make a couple pieces of the spruce wood and put one at the end here. Yeah, have one there, one there. We want to make sure we orientate it the right way. Same thing on the other side of the barrel. And then, yeah, we were going to have one in the middle here, and then we'll have a couple at the end of the dock. So then I'll just continue it down with the spruce logs. And then I think when it runs into the water, I'll make them into strip logs. That'll definitely add some variety. Now this water goes really deep, so I don't think I'm gonna expand it all to the bottom. Well, you can kind of see it, so I might have to, but that actually goes really deep. I'll have to do that after. Expand this last one down. Yeah, so you can see how deep the water is, so I'll have to mine some more wood to have enough to even expand it all the way down here. But for now, we'll just go that deep. That'd be fine. All right, so how does that look? Yeah, that looks pretty good, I'd say. I think it needs something else. Maybe something here. Let me grab some trapdoors. If I grab some jungle trapdoors, we should be able to make some crates that I think will look pretty good. So let's put one here like that, so we can put like maybe a chicken or something in here. See, I don't want to use jungle, I want to use acacia. That's actually what I want to use, because acacia has those slats in it, which I think will look a lot better. So let me make some of those. So yeah, we'll just swap this out for acacia here. There we are. And I think we'll do bigger one, maybe make it a 2x2. If you just hold crouch while you place these, you can easily stack them up. Awesome. And then we'll just put the top on it. Perfect. And then maybe we can put like a cow or something in there, or I don't know, we can get in here and just chillax in prison. Oh boy. All right, with that, I think we have run out of time for this episode. If you enjoyed it, do feel free to show your support by leaving a like on the video. If you haven't subscribed already, do consider subscribing for more videos like this. As always, thanks so much for watching. We will see ya on the next episode, when maybe I'll get out of this cage. We'll find out. Maybe. I'm not too sure. Might. Hello? Anyone? Help me out here? Hello? Anyone? Please?